Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Just got the new updated model of the PSVR system. Has the new integrated cables here for the headphones, and this bundle actually comes with the new Move controllers, the new updated look, camera, and the game for Skyrim. Let's take a look at it. So this is the box. I'm trying to fit everything. This thing is huge. So that's the new Move aim controller, and that's the new Platinum headphones, the wireless headset. I didn't actually get the wireless headset. I wanted to, but I had the original ones from like the PS3 days, and I thought that was good enough. Let's see what else. PlayStation logo. Let's take a look at the box here. So this is the Skyrim Bundle, and I've actually never played Skyrim. I heard it was a good game for the PS4 and the Xbox or whatever, but that's actually never been my type of game, like the fantasy role-playing games. I played some Final Fantasy, a few things like that, and I guess that's in the same nature, so this is more like a medieval fantasy type of game. I've actually never played this game, so it'll be curious to see how it is in VR. But this actual bundle was, I think it was $449 at Best Buy or whatever, but PlayStation was having a promotion where it was $100 off, and Best Buy price matched it. So I actually got this bundle for $349 as opposed to $449, which is a great price because, like I said, it comes with the new redesigned Move controllers, a camera, and the new version of the PlayStation headset. I will put the description of the headset in the comments below, and I'll let you know what the differences are. But as far as the main differences, as you can tell on the box when you actually go purchase one, is this little notch right here. This is the new headphone holder. So when you're done with the actual earbuds, you actually put one on each side. And that's one of the easiest ways to tell on the box itself which one is the new version. And the reason for the new version is they actually eliminated the headphone part of the wire that goes from the headset here. There's a wire that used to go down next to your shoulder that had the volume up and power buttons and the headphone jack. So they eliminated that, and you actually plug the headphone in right here, if you can see, directly inside of the headset, and they eliminated that whole section, which is a great thing. But the main reason is they allow HDR to bypass through the processing unit that's within this system. So basically, let's say you wanted to play Call of Duty in HDR. You basically would have had to disconnect the wires from the processing box before, so you have to disconnect the system and then run the wire back to the PS4 to the TV. Now, HDR runs throughout the system, so you don't have to take this whole system apart, and it saves a lot of time. So let's get to the quick unboxing. I know that's what you guys are here for. Let's grab my knife. Let's see. Damn, that's it. And I like the way that actually the first PlayStation was bundled. They actually did it really well. Let's see, I should probably do it this way. So, I mean, it's actually bundled a little differently from the last one because I didn't get the original one that I bought didn't have the bundle. It had the just the system itself. Let's do the smaller box first. So let's see what's in here. Here we have the game, the demo disc, which was in the last one. I love a few games that are on here. Let's see. So we actually have a few new games. So this one has a new updated demo disc. We have Eve, Valkyrie, Dino Frontier, Job Simulator, Thumper, Tiny Tracks, Raw Data, Star Child. Yeah, the last one came with a few games like the Shark one, and then I ended up actually buying the whole game, VR Virtual Reality Worlds. That one had like London Heist, which is one of the best games I've played on the VR so far, and the Shark Odyssey, I believe, or Ocean Odyssey, something like that, with the shark. That was like the main go-to demo when the PSVR first launched. Here we have the camera. We already know what that looks like. That's the camera base. And these are the two move controllers. So the big difference between these and the originals are that these have the mini connectors. The original move controllers had, no, these are the micro. So the original controllers had the mini, and they had the move logo. Oh, it still does have the move logo, but this was different. And this is also a matte finish. Let me open one up. Yeah, so these have a new matte finish as opposed to the glossy finish of the original. The only thing that's really missing from this is the like a Navigon controller, like an analog stick, so you can actually do some movement. But it's like a nice redesign, and it has, like I said, the micro USB here. So keep that in mind if you're gonna get like a base or some type of connectors that hold like the whole unit. They have to have the new updated micro USB. Okay, let's take this off. PlayStation VR. You have the booklet, and this is different because this used to be 3 separate boxes when you first open this. So they've actually changed it, packaged it a little bit different. Here you have a manual, micro USB. You have the plug. This is the actual unit for the plug here, the charging system, HDMI cable. That's a high-speed HDMI. This is the new processor box that I mentioned. So the other one had a 2-split type of design where it would like you can like push it this way to show the cables, and then push it back so it would hide the cables. But this is the actual new processing unit that allows HDR to pass through. And this model is the CUH-ZVR2, and I believe the original was the CUH-ZVR1. So yeah, so like here we have the ports HDMI TV to the PS4, micro USB, and the actual plug right here. A little fan unit there, and we have the connectors that go directly to the actual headset. So let's get to the VR. Let's put that away. And here's the new headset right here. Yeah, so this is the cable here. So like I said, it's just it's one cable. So it's one cable now that splits into 2 at the end that goes into the processor unit. Before it was 2 cables that went into the headphone jack, and then 2 more that went into the actual processing unit. It made it a little bit cumbersome to wear, but all in all, it was good for what it, at the time. So this is the new unit. So I believe this button opens and closes the unit. That used to be on the bottom. So they move this to the top. That's another way you can tell this is the new version. And here are the headphone notches that I was telling you about. So when you're done playing, you put them in here. And then the actual headphones, they plug actually into here now. All in all, it's pretty much the same device, except for those few features. Speaker, how we had it before. And this is the power button now. And these are the volume controls. And this is the mute button. So they moved that whole little processing unit before, like I said, and they put all the functions on the actual headset. So you have volume down, up, mute, and this is the power button to turn the unit on. But all in all, it's a pretty remarkable device for the price that you're paying for it, and I highly recommend you trying it out. Much better than your run-of-the-mill Google headsets or phone VR. It's a whole different experience, and this is the entry level to actually getting into the real VR, as opposed to HTC Vive or Oculus Rift, which need high-end PCs. They're a little bit cheaper now, but you still need a high-end PC, and mostly everyone has a PlayStation. There's 70 million sold, and these have sold, I think they're at 2 million. So these are in 2 million households of people who own 70 million PlayStation. So the install base is really high, and they're supporting it a lot.